The following presentation is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi everybody, this video will be a little different from the other CBD videos. This one is more about compassion and love toward all living beings and the blessing to being able to help. And this is a story that happened to me about 2 years ago. It's about a little kitty I found on the street, which was crying desperately for help. It was wounded very badly. His jaw was kind of ripped apart, and I'll show you clips and pictures later on. And if you are very sensitive to that, I would advise you to skip that part. But anyway, what was the most amazing thing was that I firmly believe that this kitty was completely healed, mainly because of the CBD oil we gave it, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to do that video, to show you the power of the CBD oil I used. I'm sure there are more out there that are as effective, but as I have most experience with this one, I would only refer to it. So let's get started with the actual story. By the way, if you are new to this channel, my name is Alexis Bravo. I am a cannabis grower and a CBD oil specialist, and I've helped not only to this little beautiful kitty you are about to see, but also to thousands of people just like you to achieve natural health and well-being. So if you also want the same, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get more new helpful videos like this one you're watching right now. So one day I was shopping in the city and my teenage daughter was with me, and we were going to the car in the parking when we heard something which was obviously a small kitty meowing quite distressfully. So we started to look around, where is the meowing coming from, and we followed the sound for about 10 meters or so, and we entered in a short lane between the buildings, and lo and behold, there was the kitty in the middle of the lane. Well, not quite in the middle, which was even worse because there was a car going backwards to exit the lane, and the kitty was just on the right spot, or I should say on the wrong spot, where the tire was just going to go over it and smash it. As you can imagine, we were quite horrified and immediately ran towards the car, screaming and waving to the driver to stop, and he stopped just a meter away from the kitty, and of course he opened the window and he was like, what's going on? And we took the kitty and we noticed his wounds. It was skinny, dirty, and very badly wounded. It was an absolute mess, but the worst part was his jaw. It was almost ripped apart, and I can't even imagine how a person can do that to another living being. You can see from the clips just after we took it, and immediately we took it to the veterinarian. In fact, we went to several veterinarians, but because none of them were convincing enough with their explanation on how they would fix his jaw, just said that it's a very bad rip and it's in such a place that they will not be able to treat it properly. They just gave up on him. We could not believe, but that was the unfortunate situation. So we decided we would take matter in our own hands. There was just no other option. We took it home and we cleaned it up. We dressed up the wound and we started feeding him with a syringe, as you can see, and we started, as we knew that our CBD oil is very effective, we immediately gave him CBD with the food, as well as we placed few little drops in the wound every day. So the days started passing and the kitty started improving quite rapidly, in fact, and I think mainly because of the CBD oil and the love and care we gave it. But despite all that, it was still very fearful and stressed. Apparently he could not shake off the trauma for months, and who can blame it, right? But despite that, the good news is that he grew up to become the strongest cat we ever had. You can see his amazing transformation. We called him Jyoti, which means light in Sanskrit. He became so strong. His claws were like blades. Often I had to wear gloves when I played with him because his unintentional scratches were quite deep. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I have helped you understand how important is CBD oil in our lives and how effective and helpful it's not only for us but for our pets and for all living beings on this planet. If you want to see why the CBD oil I and my family use is so effective, watch this video. I will also include link into the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe and click the notification bell. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.